In this video, I'm going to explain why you need a team as a solopreneur, and a little bit about my journey. Here's a hint: you can't do everything yourself. You want to know more? Stick around. My name's Ray, this is Lit with Ray. Or is it? Let's get into that. I am now helping creative entrepreneurs build up their presence on YouTube and social media, which, they're pretty much the same thing. Consider subscribing if you're not already. Hit the bell so you get notified when I come out with a video, of course. And I want to let you know, I just came out with a new video production checklist, which I'm giving away for free. I actually go through this thing myself every time I record a video, and, I decided why not just share it with you guys? So there's a link down in the description for that. Now, let's get into this. So maybe you followed me on this journey since the very beginning, where I was very unfocused, all over the place, or maybe you joined along the way, where I really started to narrow down on what it was that I wanted to do. Maybe you're a recent addition to the family. Well, this message is for you. If you've been here for a while, you may have noticed some recent changes with the channel, with Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Long story short, I'm rebranding and really focusing down on my niche. I love video editing and I love being able to create content and share my knowledge with you every single week. I loved helping out that one time where you had that problem and you clicked on my video and you weren't sure what to do, so we worked through it together, and in the end, you ended up figuring it out. It's good times. Great times. There's a certain point as a solopreneur where you can't do everything yourself. Not just on YouTube, although, in this case, we're on YouTube. There's a lot to balance between researching and outlining and filming and editing and uploading and promoting across different platforms and researching analytics and still finding time to breathe. I just need to breathe. It becomes unmanageable, unmaintainable, and it will lead to burnout. I've actually started to reach that point, and that's the biggest reason why I've started to shift gears. Don't get discouraged though. This journey's not over, not even by a long shot. In fact, this journey is just beginning. There is still so much that I want to share with you. So tying that into this, why do you need a team as a solopreneur? Or as a business owner? Or as somebody who's getting into business by themselves? As I mentioned before, you can't do everything alone. There's a certain point where you're going to be maxed out and you're going to end up sacrificing the things that are the most important to you. Things such as sleep or family and friends or sanity. And you don't want to sacrifice your sanity. It's not pretty. It's not scalable, and it creates a lid. And it limits what you're able to produce, what you're able to accomplish. Have you ever read The 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership by John C. Maxwell? If not, you need to read this book, because it's huge, really. I'm gonna leave a link down in the description where you can get it for free on Audible. In fact, they'll actually give you another book for free too, which is pretty freaking awesome, actually. Go ahead and check it out. In the first chapter, The Law of Lid, he talks about this exact topic and how the McDonald's brothers had this burger restaurant. Their lid was limited, so they didn't have the capacity to really be able to reach beyond that. And then came along this guy, Ray Kroc, and he actually ended up buying them out, and lo and behold, you have McDonald's everywhere. Now, you either love it or you hate it, but it's still the McDonald's that you've come to know. Just like with that, everyone's skills are at different levels, so you have a lid, I have a lid, and it effectively limits what it is that you're able to accomplish. It creates that maximum level. The thing is that you want to build a team of people who are better at the things that you're not good at, or ultimately who are just better than you are. It's going to create a more well-rounded crew. It's going to maximize your output, and you're going to be able to accomplish a whole lot more together. Besides that, it's a lot more fun to do things as a team than it is to do things by yourself. But I like to do everything myself. Oh, of course you do. I know, because I do too. I know that feeling, that you're the only one that knows how to do something correctly, or that nobody else is going to be able to do it as well as you can do. Trust me, I know that feeling. And you know what? That might be true in the beginning. You need to learn how to teach other people to accomplish the same tasks, just as well as you can do them. And chances are, they might actually get better at it than you are. You need to let your baby birds fly. The hardest thing to do is to trust somebody else to do the things that you do as well as you can. They can do it though, and you need to believe that. You need to believe in yourself. You need to believe in your ability to teach others. Because if you don't, then you're only limiting yourself. Don't limit yourself, because you can accomplish so much more. Warren Buffett said the rich invest in time and the poor invest in money. Your time is valuable and nothing can replace that. The value that you put on your time actually dictates your worth. Don't let anybody else dictate your worth. If you're spending all of your time working on projects just to save money, you're actually doing it wrong. You might choose to disagree with me, but you are only one person, and money comes and money goes. There will be more money. While it might be a bit more of an investment up front, the return on that investment is that you're going to be able to accomplish the same tasks in a lesser amount of time, which is just going to free you up to be able to focus on other things. And you'll be able to focus on expanding your reach, growing to bigger and better things, compound interest, you know? Which, by the way, the second book that you need to check out is The Slight Edge. It covers that to a certain degree, but it's something that I want to cover in a different video anyways, because that book completely blew my mind. Love that book. Probably one of my favorite books of all time. It's by Jeffrey Olson. Really, everything that I discussed, all of that is contributing towards this shift. I've had the opportunity to become a jack of all trades, which is not a bad thing, because I've learned each of the different things in my workflow and I've gotten very good at them. And that's what you want in case something happens and you need to be able to take the reins. Besides, I would never ask anybody to do anything that I wasn't personally willing to do myself. 100%. Now I'm going to start building up my team and outsourcing my workflow, starting with video editing probably, because video editing takes up like 50% of my time. And then I'm going to have free time to be able to focus on having coaching sessions, we can have one-on-ones and really be able to work on fine-tuning whatever it is that you need to work on. I want to be here for you, even if it's about video editing. I don't mind. Like I said, I love video editing. I just don't like how it takes up all my time. By focusing on video editing tutorials, I've been locking myself into a corner, and as long as I continue to do video editing tutorials, I'm gonna continue to do video editing. Because, you know, it doesn't really make sense if I'm making a video editing tutorial and I'm not doing the editing. Like, that kind of seems wrong in a way. That's what I want to do though. I want to help out other people to reach their goals and become creative entrepreneurs and build up their presence on YouTube and social media. Do the same exact thing. But as long as I'm spending all my time video editing, it's becoming increasingly difficult to be able to produce content. This is going to allow me to prioritize my tasks and really focus on helping you out. So what happens next? Well, I'm still going to be coming out with videos every single week. I'm still going to be providing value every single week. I'm still going to be making bad jokes every single week. I mean, hell, that's not going away. I'm still going to mess around. I'm still going to have fun. Nothing's changing with that. I am changing the name of the channel. I'm changing the colors. I'm changing the fonts. I am changing it all up. And I'm really going to focus on the idea that I can help others to achieve their goals, to become creative entrepreneurs. And of course, I'll probably still come out with a video editing tutorial, especially if it helps the workflow and reduces the amount of time that you get to spend doing certain things. I'm all about prioritizing tasks and saving time. This is something that I'm really passionate about. I am super excited for what the future is going to hold. Maybe you'll stay and continue to grow with me on this journey, in which case, thank you for coming along. Maybe you'll decide that even though times were good, that it's time to part ways. In that respect, I want to thank you for being a part of this journey with me for as long as you have been, and I really wish you the best on your future endeavors. As I said, this journey is just beginning, and the best part is, we get to enjoy this journey together. Thank you for being a part of this with me. So with that said, don't forget to download that free video production checklist that I have for you. Smash that like button if you got value out of this, or you just want to show your support, because of course, you know, it gives me the warm and fuzzies and I like to feel good once in a while. Hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. Ring the bell while you're at it so you get notified when I come out with my next video, and until next time, I'll catch you later.